Hey everybody, Mark Herman, aka LA Bengal fan on Twitter, repping the Bengals for the AFC Northerners. We've had a lot of news pile up, so I thought it was time to get up a video. So let's get started. Re-signed Kevin Huber. He was really the only guy that qualified for our franchise tag. We didn't tag him, but we re-signed him. He's staying put. That's good news. We signed Tyler Eifert to a 1-year extension to a contract. This is really a good deal for both sides. Eifert wasn't going to get the kind of money he was looking for and wasn't probably going to get a long-term deal because he hasn't been able to stay healthy. He says he's healthy. Show us. We gave him a 1-year deal at a favorable price. He can show that he can stay on the field all year. If he can, it's a huge keep for us because we all know what Eifert's capable of when he's healthy. And maybe we give him the long-term deal next year. Maybe he gets it somewhere else, but at least he needs to show that he can stay healthy. Remember, Herm Edwards always says the most important ability is availability, so show you're going to be available. We were sitting at number 12 in the draft, which is kind of no man's land because you're not going to get a top-tier guy because you're not in the top 10. And at 12, you wind up reaching for guys that you could have got later in the draft. So rather than trying to do a draft day trade like the Mahomes deal we wish we would have done last year before reaching for Ross, whether Marvin wanted him, didn't want him, Mike Brown wanted him, it doesn't matter. We drafted him in the top 10, and we could have got him much farther back in the first round. So rather than doing that, we already traded back. The Bills, who obviously are trying to target one of the top-tier quarterbacks, they need ammunition. They were sitting at 21-22. That's not going to get it done. Now they swap 21 for 12. We drop back 9. Now they have 12 and 22, so they can bundle up picks and move in and get the quarterback they're looking for. We fall back. Now we're not reaching for guys. We can, whether we go linebacker, offensive lineman, whatever it is, we're not reaching it at 21 like we would have been reaching at 12. So real good deal. And the best part is we get a legit starting left tackle, 28 years old. He's immediately going to be our starter on the left side. And we have him in the bag before we even get into the draft. So love, love, love the trade. Also, part of this trade I want to point out is we swapped a 6th rounder for a 5th rounder. Now, while that may not sound like a lot, we've done really well with our 5th round picks. Geno Atkins was a 5th round pick. Marvin Jones was a 5th round pick. If memory serves, I believe we got Josh Malone with a 5th round pick last year. We've done really well in that 3, 4, 5 zone. So to go from 6 to 5, we can really make something out of that pick. So that was a nice little added bonus to that trade. Even without it, I thought it was a great trade. And swapping that pick makes it even more sauce for the goose, shall we say. So really, really happy, legit, immediate starter. And we start addressing the offensive line immediately. And he's only 28. He's got a lot of his best years are ahead of him. So real pleased with that. Today, the news came out that we signed Preston Brown. Now, this is a huge acquisition. At first, obviously, I was thinking of Burfict and Brown next to one another and how great that's going to be. We got some news about Burfict possibly being suspended. We'll get into that. But I really, really like that Mike Brown opened up the checkbook and we got Preston Brown. This is a guy who led the league last year in tackles. I guess wasn't getting the love from Buffalo. And we end up snagging him. He's a Cincinnati native, played his ball at Louisville, 3rd round pick by the Bills in 2014. Real pleased that we were able to get him. Like I said, led the league in tackles last year and did it from all 3 linebacker positions. So he's shown his durability and he's versatile on the field. And it's an immediate, if we plug in, immediate starter day 1. So this is great news. Obviously, shortly after that trade, that signing was announced, the news hit that Vontaze Burfict is facing a 4-game suspension for PEDs. Now, I've read and heard that it's not PEDs, that this is a non-reported substance that he was prescribed because of the Juju Schuster hit. So he's going to be appealing. We'll see if it gets reduced, if it gets eliminated. We don't know. Even if he winds up sitting out 4 games, that makes the Preston Brown signing even a better get. So really, really happy with the offseason we've had so far. We've had good coach signings. Yeah, we lost A.J. McCarron, but, you know, we were going to trade him. It just cost us. I would have liked to have gotten more than a compensatory pick for him, but I really like the Cordy Glenn trade, really like where we're sitting going into the draft, and I really like the Preston Brown signing today. So even with the Vontaze news, and like I said, it's not set in stone. He's going to appeal. Maybe it gets reduced. It sounds like it's a non-reported substance that he was prescribed. So not the PEDs. It's part of the PED category in the CBA, but it may not be PEDs specifically. And this is his first offense in the PED area, so it's not like this is, you know, a pattern of behavior, multiple offenses. So we'll see how this plays out. Worst case, he's standing there next to Preston Brown week 5. Obviously, we would love to have him there day 1. We'll see how that all plays out. If you haven't subscribed to this channel already, I want you to reach down and hit that button and subscribe to us. If you do subscribe, thank you for supporting us. Check back with us for more news. Jose put up a video about the Ravens a couple days ago. Congratulations on getting out of that grant contract you guys did. That's for Raven fans there. So check back with us. And DGBG's putting up Browns videos. I usually sign off with fuck Mike Brown and fuck Marvin Lewis, which is always appropriate to say. However, I'm going to say fuck our 2 Steeler guys for not putting up any videos thus far. So why don't you guys take 5 minutes out of your day and talk to your phone on your lunch break? It's really not that hard. I'm as busy as anybody with all the tech stuff, and I'm sitting here doing my updates. So fuck the 2 Steeler guys for not putting up any videos since the Jacksonville Jaguars loss, okay? And with that, I will say have a good weekend, everybody. Enjoy the NCAA tournament, and hoo-day! Take care.